Opposition leader Philip Brave Davis hitting back at Attorney General Carl Bethel over a recently released statement that alleges Davis was exposed to possible criminal liability. The AG claimed Davis made false allegations against the Prime Minister, and it did not sit well with Davis, who argued in Parliament on Wednesday that the matter should be handed over to the Committee on Privilege.
Having heard the complaint and the response, it is the order of the chair that this matter be sent to the Committee on Privilege.
The Speaker's ruling came after more than an hour of back and forth between the opposition leader and Deputy Prime Minister Desmond Bannister. The debate ensued after Davis was allowed to argue his case for the issue to be sent to the Committee on Privilege. Davis told parliamentarians that he took issue with a statement that was issued by the Office of the Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs on Saturday. The Office of the Attorney General said in the statement that Davis exposed himself to possible criminal prosecution after he said Dr. Minnis breached rules of the Emergency Powers Order.
My privilege was in fact breached. I asked that it be that you said you were minded to send it to committee. I asked that you do send it to committee so that we can examine it as to whether or not the Attorney General in threatening me of possible probable prosecution. Yeah. That is, see, out in the public domain, you know, people saying, boy, Brave, look like you might go to jail. Yeah, they say we're single. But see, but it coming from the Attorney General, you see.
The AG's statement came after former Nassau Village MP Dion Smith wrote an opinion piece claiming that Dr. Minnis was liable to criminal prosecution and faced criminal penalty for failing to submit a report that details the expenditures, suppliers for the goods and services procured and the reasons those suppliers were chosen as required by the Emergency Powers COVID-19 pandemic regulations. Davis has publicly supported Smith's assessment, prompting the AG's office to insist in its statement that both men are wrong in law and on facts. Davis first raised the issue in the House of Assembly last week Wednesday, but Deputy Prime Minister Desmond Bannister insisted it was his statement outside Parliament that landed him in hot water.
If a member of either House publishes separately from the rest of the debate, a speech made by him in the course of proceedings in Parliament, his statement becomes a separate publication, unconnected with any proceedings in Parliament. And he is responsible under the common law for any libelous matter it may contain. So, Mr. Speaker, if I make a statement in this House which may, except for the fact that we are in the House, be considered libelous, and I republish that statement outside the House, it does not attract privilege.
While the matter has been referred to the committee, there has been no indication of when it will meet to review the issue. Reporting for Guardian News Network, I'm Jasmine Brown.